appreciate how photogenic you are. Oh, he posed with me! Ha ha! Thank you, Drake. Hey. How you doing, buddy?
What do you think about her teeth? So sharp. How you doing, buddy?
Holy guacamole. Here's that other cat talking all that jazz. Blair don't want to hear that. Yeah.
Umbrellas, men, large cameras with, you know, those big camera
Yeah.
lenses.
Guys, we made it to the Exotic Feline Rescue Center. We are here at the Exotic Feline Rescue Center in Center Point, Indiana. Has it gotten very popular after the popularity of Tiger King?
No more than normal. We do have people asking about him. To be perfectly honest with
Really?
you, I have not seen the
Tiger King?
the program, so I'm not able to comment on that.
You're not missing much.
I did see the video surviving Joe Exotic,
Ooh.
which is very interesting. If you haven't seen it, you should take a look.
Okay.
This is the first animal that we're coming.
I'm sorry.
This is Simba.
Hey,
Simba
Simba.
is a male serval, and servals are kind of known for their hissing. They're hissing at us. They will hiss at one another as well. They are a small African animal, native to the plains and savannas of southern Africa.
What an absolutely beautiful cat.
Aren't they gorgeous?
Simba, you are gorgeous.
Spots and stripes, it's a little unusual in the cat world. They've been known to catch birds, snag them out of the air when they've gone hunting.
He can catch a bird out of the air?
Yeah. Caracals, and we have those just across the way, we'll kind of hit those on the way back, are able to do that as well.
Okay.
So, yeah. And these two had been owned by people as pets.
These were pets.
Yeah, and it became apparent to the people that that was not a really good decision.
To keep this as a pet?
To keep it as a pet. So they have come here to live out their lives. So you might see a leg in one enclosure and a rib cage in another, complete with the fur.
Wow.
The whole business. And that helps to give them more complete nutrition. But more importantly, probably, is the fact that they then have something to eat that would be similar to what they would have gotten
What
had
they
they
would
been
catch in the wild. All right.
And just to clarify the situation, these cats have not come from the wild.
Have any of the cats here originated from the wild?
A few bobcats, and we'll see some of those a little bit later. But the rest are from the exotic pet trade. So they were specifically bred to be
Pets.
well, yeah, pets. Or, I guess also used as breeding stock, also at roadside zoos and attractions, those sorts of things.
Such beautiful animals.
Well, they are. They're gorgeous. But they don't really belong in a person's home.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Now, one of the things that, great, thank you. We're going to have somebody else on the tour.
Oh, fantastic.
Part of a roadside attraction, and the fellow had thought that his family would take over the business when he retired. And when that time came, he found out that the family was not interested. So he found homes for his cats here. And because they're only about 8 years old, they're still quite playful with one another. And of course, they've been with each other forever, so
Yeah.
they get along very well.
Is that other tiger getting fed right now? Is that why it ran
They're
away?
actually feeding Tiger Lily and Tiger Jelly.
Okay.
Just to give you a quick layout, though you can't really see it here, you have the big area, You can call it a play area if you want. And then there's a smaller area that has their den box.
Okay.
Between those two areas for the cats, there's a door with a guillotine door, drop-down door, so the cats can be locked on one side or the other. You can see the keeper coming through the gate.
Yeah.
That gate is always locked, and it comes from there's a little vestibule type area for the keepers, and they keep tools there, they keep buckets there. And off of that vestibule area, there's a door that's locked that comes into the large area, and a separate door that's locked that goes into the smaller area. And what that means is, as in this case, the keeper can lock the cats in the den box area, dropping down the guillotine door, and then she has complete access to this entire part of the enclosure. The cats are safe, she's safe. She'll do the cleaning. They'll either put the food out here. These cats are accustomed to getting fed in the large area. If not, then they will pass the cats over to this area again, drop the guillotine door down, and the keepers will then have access to the den box area. They can clean, they can put out food, they can put new straw out if that's what's required. So it just means that people have access to all areas to maintain the facility and to put out food and clean up as they need.
All right, thank you.
I was like, are we looking at the same thing?
Did she?
Skylar, look, here. Don't touch, okay?
Give me your hand. Joe Taft is the founder director of the Exotic Feline Rescue Center. He started it in 1991 with 3 cats. A leopard named Kiki and 2 tiger cubs named Molly and BC. The part of the property that we're going through today, which is about 25 acres, is the original part of the property. We've since grown from those 3 cats. We have about 130 cats currently.
Wow.
That's down from what we had been listed as for quite a while. We had hovered around 200 cats for quite a while. But we're down to about 130. You'll have the opportunity of seeing anywhere from 30 to 40 cats over here, depending upon who decides to show themselves. And they don't always do that.
Is this Benny?
Pardon?
Is this cat Benny? The
No,
Bobcat?
not Benny. This is a bobcat,
Yeah.
but her name is Anna.
Yeah. You guys still have Benny? The one that came from Vincent's? Benny Bob?
Are you
Isn't he over on the other side?
We're from Vincent's, so
Okay.
around the Lawrenceville area.
Okay, we call him Benny Bob.
Benny Bob.
Yep,
Yeah.
So this is Anna right here.
This is Anna, and
She
she's been
is
a part
so
of
beautiful.
A group of 4 small exotic cats.
Okay, look up there.
That had been taken around. A fellow had a business where he taught people about the small exotic cats using this group of 4 cats. Sadly, Anna is the only one who still survives in that group. She's been with us for a while.
She is so
And
beautiful.
again, I've already mentioned it to this gentleman, but aside from a few of the bobcats we have here, all of these cats have come from the exotic pet trade. So it's not a consideration of rehabilitating the cat and then reintroducing it to the wild. They've never come from the wild. They
You guys-
wouldn't know what to do.
You guys still have the building with the nocturnal animals that you have still that you do tours with, or no?
No,
No.
no.
What was that?
They used to have a building that had like nocturnal animals and cats and stuff in it or something, and they used to offer some kind of a tour, a night tour
No,
or
I've been
something.
here 6
Oh, that was
years
cool.
and
This has been
they
before that.
haven't had it. This is another one of our bobcats. Her name is Bella Misa. She had been, when she came here, she was with a male named Boy. And sadly, Boy has passed away. And since then, she's been a little nervous. Not quite sure of what the...
I mean, I wouldn't be okay with losing someone close to me.
No, of course not.
What do you think, Skyla? What do you think, babe?
She's probably scared.
Yeah.
I think bobcats are absolutely adorable. I think they've got one of the cutest faces, a lot like a house cat. That's probably why I have that feeling.
Some cats are going this way and that way.
Got her. You don't need it.
No,
No, Bob.
First of all, they're very, very active when they become adults. And that kind of means that they're going to rip up
That's
their
her water.
environment. Their spray is a lot like house cat spray. It's very smelly. And they're considered one of the more vicious of the smaller cats. So even though at maturity they should weigh approximately 30 pounds, so it's a nice small animal, and it looks like you could pull him into your lap and give him a hug.
You probably don't want to do that.
Not a good idea. Not a good idea at all.
He does look like a house cat, like a very masculine, like a house attacked cat.
That wants to eat.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
this is I broke into the wrong house kind of cat.
Who's absolutely adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about her? Come on. Yeah, she is.
She's trying to find her way out.
It does seem that way. She's got a lot of nervous energy.
She does seem very anxious, doesn't she?
I feel bad for her. Yeah, it's like she's looking for someone, but there's no one there. Yeah.
What we commonly call a black leopard, a black panther.
Is his spots visible
Oh
right now?
wow.
Well, you can maybe see them a little bit.
Skylar is one of my favorites here.
He is.
I find it.
He is beautiful.
What do you think?
I like him.
I think I like him too. Let's get a picture. Ready?
I have been in a facility in Greene County, Indiana, and it was a breeding facility.
Excuse me.
Evidently, the person who was responsible for that facility decided they did not want to continue breeding cats. And instead of doing the right thing and finding homes for the cats, he simply walked away and left the cats to starve. When I came here, and it's been well over 13 years, maybe even a little bit more than that he's been with us. But when he came here, he was upwards of 2 grades of his age. So he was kept near the meat building, where we store meat and do butchering and that sort of thing. He was kept near the meat building so that he could be fed several times over the course of a day, small amounts of meat. Whereas normally we feed the cats once a day, 6 days.
Wow, that was cool. I got a picture of that. That's so cool. Oh, you can see his spots right now. You can.
He's got spots.
Yeah, he's a jaguar.
I thought this whole time I thought I was kind of black. Oh.
You can only see them in the spring. It's the only time that they come out with the spots.
You're able to see the spots just about any time of year if you've got the right lighting.
Oh, he's so beautiful.
You are such a good-looking guy.
He's a boy. He's a boy, right? Yeah.
He's a boy.
I'm so glad he's still
Ooh,
here. He
looky
really
there,
made an
babe.
impression on me.
Holy cow, that's a big tiger. Hey, buddy. Holy cow.
He's a big kitty, huh?
He's that big tiger, dude. Last time we were here, they had the dentist and the vet look here, and he had a lot of them that were put out there, but they didn't work on them. That one of them had a tooth that got pulled. Tongue hung out.
Holy cow.
Not here anymore because he passed away.
What do you think?
Hey, buddy.
Skylar, turn around.
He is so majestic.
But they can be so silly.
Silly,
Oh,
really?
absolutely. Just like a house cat.
Oh, that would be a crazy.
And especially tigers. They can be a lot of fun. I'm going to try and get her. This is Kaya.
Hey, Kaya.
Can you hear her kind of clearing her throat?
Yeah,
That's a sound that only tigers make.
really.
It's called sucking.
Hey, Kaya.
Here she goes again. Kaya has been owned by a fellow who Gary, Indiana. He was a tattoo artist. He had a tattoo parlor. 4 tigers, 2 orange and 3 white. Roy boy.
I've met this tiger before on a chain. At Roy Boy's shop, I used to work for Roy Boy before he died. His wife, I swear under my life.
It's nice, huh?
This tiger, personally, I have
Oh my
petted
God,
this
your
tiger.
phone is amazing. It's amazing.
Oh, I've been trying to get. Go. Yeah, go. You want me to take a picture of both of you?
Skylar, turn around.
And the way they got around
Ready?
it was-
Ready? Let's get a picture. Say cheese.
I got you.
She was out actually be able to be in the
Say
shop.
cheese.
I've met this tiger.
Hold on, we gotta take a few.
Yeah,
That's
always.
crazy.
Always.
That's a funny thing because a few years ago there was a
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, hold on. Ready?
and he
Stand
was
right
standing
there, ready?
kind of staring at her, and I said, so what are you thinking? And he said,
Yeah, let's look.
I used to live in Gary, Indiana, and he said, I pet this tiger. I didn't when she was a cub. And now
Whenever I was younger, I apprenticed
Look
for
at
Roy Boy for about 6 months, and I walked this tiger on a chain.
And how about the two white tigers?
I bet one of the white tigers, he had just gotten it. Whenever
The
I was
most
there, but
beautiful.
You are so well
It was
behaved.
just a baby.
Oh yeah.
Baby.
Compared to that black leopard, you are very
One of the
easygoing.
sweetest tigers ever. As far as tigers go, but
So you've helped.
I walked this tiger on a chain whenever I was younger. Like I apprenticed for Roy Boy, and I've actually walked this tiger.
That's crazy. No wonder.
You're beautiful.
Did Roy Boy ever say that his white tigers came from
I'm not sure where he got
my.
them from. Somewhere in Las Vegas that he got them from. I don't know where.
What do you think about her teeth?
So sharp. He used to claim that
You are so beautiful.
See, I don't know that if it
unless
was
his mother
true.
was around.
Yeah,
And
and
then
I don't.
she'd say, nah.
I don't think that was the case because I'm pretty
Thank
sure
you
they
for
came
that,
from out
buddy.
in Nevada. Because I remember him going to pick him the first one up, and then
You know, I had every intention of going to get a better shot of that black leopard, but
didn't have a big enough.
it's hard to leave you be.
No, pin's still up on top.
We'll get to that in just a minute, okay?
That's crazy.
Skylar, come here.
Thank you.
Can't run off. She's so beautiful.
She really is.
Such a good kitty.
And then here's the Black Panther. Gonna try to get a good shot. This place is absolutely amazing. So it's a black leopard next to a tiger. I mean, just wow. I've been to a lot of zoos. I've never been able to get this close. Ever. And honestly, this is a very well-mannered.
This big. Yeah, just a baby.
What do you think, Skylar? What do you think about him?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I love that sound. So that's unique. Only tigers do that?
You do need to keep
Yeah.
the camera away from the fencing.
Oh yeah.
So you can't get right up there.
Back up.
We got it. Here, let's watch out and let other people get close.
No touch for the emergency. No, exactly. Well, as we like to put it around here, we want you to leave with as many of these as you can.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey,
Yeah, I
beautiful.
walked that tiger when it was a cub.
Oh, you are so
She's just got this aura of majesticness about her.
It would bite you and not realize how hard it's biting you. Draw claws, draw blood. Like it's playing all the time.
you pretty girl.
Used to have a bouncy ball.
Sorry if I made you.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I've been getting footage. I'm zoomed in way past you. You're out of my frame. You can get as close as you want. I'm at like 10x zoom.
Little face here.
Look at your little face. There's a leaf everywhere. I know if I touch that leaf, I'd be.
You know what? I went and tried to do that, and she gave me a little breathy thing, and that was all I needed. It's hard to move past the tiger.
Not the only one we've got.
Really?
Oh yeah. Look. Right there.
Oh, this is. Wow.
In each of these tiger enclosures, we have a tank of water big enough for the tiger to get into. And it's because tigers love water. They get into it, they put their toys in it, they sometimes put their food in it.
That would be so cool to watch.
That was one of the other things that was part of my duties as a apprentice, was to keep the damn pool clean, because all these tigers would jump in the pools and swim all the time.
Yep.
And he had a Rottweiler that was with those dogs too. Not only that, he used to have a white ass snake that was so deadly that if you put your hand in there and it bit you, by the time you pulled your hand out, within 3 seconds it would kill you. Like, he had all kinds of crazy stuff.
And this is all his idea?
Yeah,
Dude must have been so loaded.
he was just banking.
But he was a good guy. I mean,
Crazy guy, but yeah, he was a pretty decent guy, but he just had enough money, he just did what he wanted.
God bless
In
America.
this particular enclosure, somebody said something about the
It looks-
little pond we have here.
Yeah.
Well, it might strike you as odd that it's scummed over. It might also strike you as odd that there isn't a tiger in this enclosure because there is this little pond. But what we have in here is a big, beautiful male lion, and I can tell because the keeper is over here cleaning, so the lion is locked down in the den box area.
I see.
So we won't be able to see him perhaps until we get around to the other side. We'll be making a big circle. Lions, pardon?
Lions don't like water.
You're absolutely right. Lions do not like water.
Do you guys ever
How
get rid
cruel.
of the scat and sell it to people
Nope.
or anything? Well, the reason I was asking is because it's a really good deterrent for like the animals around, like where you have gardens. And they used to sell it over at Mister too. And that was one of the things. You put tiger poop down around your garden, and there would be an animal come around your garden for years.
Oh my goodness.
Like they would smell the big cat and you spray.
Okay, if we slow down here. It's so beautiful.
She's stalking me.
Ooh.
She looks.
Look at those paws.
She already knows that she's been fed.
Oh, wow.
This is Zoe.
Is that Puma?
Yep.
I like Zoe.
Can I get you to be really quiet because I want you to hear something that she's doing. She's not being very loud. But if you come up kind of close,
She's purring.
she's purring.
Oh, I can hear her.
Now, a puma is the largest cat that purrs. If a cat can purr, it can't roar. If a cat can roar, it can't purr.
What?
There's a different anatomy of the throat, so the pumas are the largest cats that purr.
Mind blown.
And you might
And they
notice
use their tail for balance.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah. It can help them if they have to make a very quick turn when they're chasing prey.
Why are you getting upset? There's so many people here crowding in on you.
Look at her
You,
paws.
look at those huge paws.
Where, do you know where pumas are from? Is there a continent where they're...
India,
They
right?
are the largest feline on the Americas, in the Americas, North and South America. They range from
So this is
close to Canada
what we
down to
call
the
a-
southern part of South
what we
America.
would call a mountain lion.
Mountain lion, Florida panther, ghost cat, catamount, cougar. Goes by a number of different names depending upon
We
where
have
you live.
we have two of these running around out on our farm in Friendsville, around Mount Carmel. And nobody believes that they're out there. But above where my grandpa's farm is, there's 40 acres.
Uh-huh.
But their farmer
Stand
above
right
him
there.
owns 400,000
Ready?
square acres, and it's never been
Good. She
hunted,
wants
never
to say
been
hi.
cut. And there's
She's
two of them
smiling
running
for a
around out there
picture.
breeding out there.
Wow.
And
For you.
I tried to figure out where they would have came from, and they had a train. It was a circus train
on,
that
girl.
had derailed,
Uh-huh.
and a bunch of their big cats got loose. And I guess a breeding pair had gotten loose out there. They're running around out there. I've got
Well, they're
pictures of them.
native. They were originally native to this area. However, it's considered that aside from out in California, Colorado, that area, and down in Florida,
She just
that
needs
they're
belly rubs.
in the
Really?
48 states.
Quick question. Do you guys give him belly rubs when we're gone?
No.
Oh. So this is a long sought need.
This is Zoe. Come on.
Oh, sorry, Zoe. Give her belly rubs. Zoe, I'm mentally giving you a belly rub right now.
Good.
Oh, beautiful girl. You want a belly rub?
Oh,
They're so beautiful.
can I see
They
her?
are.
Yeah, look at her right there, girl.
That's definitely going to be a reel I'm going to make on Facebook later for sure if I roll it over.
Yeah, this is for YouTube. I'm trying to keep most of you out of it, but if you want to add me after this whole tour, that's kind of what I do.
Does she like attention?
She does. She does.
Oh.
I can definitely tell.
She's been owned by a couple in Ohio as a pet.
Oh.
Was she an inside cat?
So
Don't know. Don't think so, but I don't know for sure.
when they roll over, is that similar to like a cat or a dog when they roll over to show that they're being docile, or is it just something that they just do?
I think they just do it. I don't think it's the
Just a natural cat
yeah.
instinct to
Pretty girl.
want to roll over and.
So she had been owned by a couple in Ohio. The laws governing private ownership of exotic treaty. Private people owning exotic animals of any variety changed, and it's no longer legal to do so in Ohio. So they had to find a new home for her, and they brought her here. So she was well treated before she got here.
Ohio, the state where all the
You're eating grass. You got an upset tummy?
Cats eat grass all the time.
Oh, really? It's their thing?
Occasionally they jack it up, but
A way to pass the time.
just a way to pass the time. I mean, what are you gonna do?
Right? Might as well. Yeah. Well, if you were free, you'd be out there doing all types of cool stuff.
That's right. That's true. The owners let you out for 5 minutes and they won't play with you.
Might as well chew on some grass.
You're getting ahead of everybody. I know you're interested in seeing that.
Are these animals all feeding right now? Oh, no, they're here. Holy cow.
So are these cages big enough for them? I mean, I see that she goes back.
Oh, he's...
They are big enough. This is just her den box.
Okay.
And it has a top on it because if we need to lock them down because of bad weather or that sort of thing, they're protected at the top as well. And that's why it's a smaller area, and it's where they sleep at night for the most part. But then there's a larger area where they can go out through the drop-down door. And
Sorry about that.
that's their play area.
I bet they're good taken care of.
Oh my, is this a male?
No, this is a female.
This is a
Pollyann.
Pollyann. I'm just striking out.
It's,
She's got such a beautiful face. She's got these eyes that the other one didn't have.
I know.
It's like she's got the eyes of a
Look
sphinx.
at her fur. It's just so beautiful.
Then you can see on the back of her neck, she's starting to shed. It's getting that to be that time of year.
Yes, it
Just
is.
like your house cat, she's going to shed. Pollyann was purchased at an exotic animal auction in Missouri.
She says, "What's
And
your
then the
name?"
man who bought her
What's your name?
gave her as a Christmas present to a woman he knew.
Oh.
And interestingly enough, that woman decided that having a puma as a pet was not a good idea. And so she brought Pollyanna here. Didn't she?
You're fine.
You're so pretty, Pollyann. I see you want that tree. That's your Puma instincts. You know that tree is your friend.
You sound so pretty. And I like my picture.
And you can really hear her purring today.
Yeah, you
Oh, she is. That face is so beautiful.
I have a friend of mine that has a mountain lion for a pet down in Ferdinand. It's in an enclosure, and he takes really good care of it.
sound?
It likes to get. It's got a double-walled cage, and when you get inside the inside of it, you can walk around there like don't touch the cage, but it likes to run, jump in the cage, and then like really loud when you get in there.
This is like the
sort
Zoom
of
times.
way around like to scare you.
Oh, yeah.
But you,
Look how
when you
beautiful.
feed it, it just like it would eat almost a whole side of meat, like a big chunk of meat. It's just crazy watching. Are you looking for me?
Carolina. No, I was looking for Judy. What about the dude down in South Carolina?
So, where's her normal
I'm
enclosure?
down by Pollyann.
I can't believe I walked through it.
Is this area behind us her normal enclosure?
Yes.
Okay, so this is really just your, hunker down for the night enclosure.
She stays in this area more than the other cats tend to, for the simple reason that
Oh yeah, she could
was
leave right
only
now.
A few months ago moved to the touring area. Previously she had been in a place where she only saw adults. So now she's seeing a lot more people, first
Hey, buddy.
and foremost, and secondly, children as well. And I have to tell you, it took her a while to kind of figure out
You've got such a nice
what
growl.
children were all about.
Wow, she's truly
You're,
magnificent, isn't she?
yeah.
That's amazing.
So when she gets onto the open enclosure with those tall trees, what stops her from using her natural climbing ability to just kind of leap out?
She may be declawed, that I'm not sure.
Okay.
But even if she were, well, I don't see them on these, but she must be declawed. Normally what we do is put a metal sleeve at the top of the tree so that if she got up that high, she wouldn't be able to get across the fence.
Okay.
But I believe she's probably declawed.
Thank you so much, Pollyann. Your audio has been amazing.
Are you purring for us?
Ooh, a lion just roared somewhere. That's a good shot. There is a lion over there. Just
There is a lion somewhere.
as a primal instinct, that just tells me not to mess with that sound.
Look at that beautiful tiger back there.
There's a tiger. Oh my goodness, there is a tiger back there. And you're gonna have to zoom in super hard.
Y'all want to go? Just stay there. What the? In the wild, what lions will do, roaring like that to identify.
There's the tiger.
And also they can.
That tiger does not want to be seen and doesn't care what you have to say. I like the way he's got one eye out. He's got very good vision. That's how far.
I told my girlfriend all the time, you want to talk to the man in charge or the girl that really knows what's going on? I have to do this.
That was like perfect seeing. Beautiful, beautiful.
That's a perfect line. Gotcha.
I bet that tiger was dead. A white tiger or something.
That is a beautiful tiger.
She's like perfect, picturesque tiger.
She is.
She's like the ones you see on the posters.
Yeah, like she belongs on the MGM.
Literally.
Oh, you are so pretty.
She's very
What's her name?
Zoe.
Her name is Zoe.
Hey Zoe.
Zoe Tiger.
Zoe Tiger. You look like you're married to Tony.
So gorgeous. She knows it too.
Yeah. This is like my only angle of her because she's so far, but I hope you guys like it. I'm at 20x now, which is like the max zoom I can go without making it super blurry. Holy cow, his name is Drago. Holy guacamole. He's
A little bit
huge.
heftier.
This is a big boy.
A little bigger.
Hey dude. That's a male.
Yeah, that's definitely a
That's a male.
Yeah, had to ask.
I use my observation skills on that one.
Well done, well done.
What? You're doing?
He's really happy to see you. Now, Drago came to us when he was 3 months old. There was a couple.
What are you doing, buddy?
So he's born and raised here, really?
Having a tiger as a pet running around the house was an excellent idea.
You doing, big boy?
And it did not take them long to realize it wasn't.
He likes you. Maybe you can get him to come back over here. Yes.
Come here, buddy. Hi.
Hey.
What are you doing, big boy? Hi.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, you're a good boy. You're a good boy.
He's so pretty. He's so big.
He just turned 3 years old.
He's only 3 years old?
Drago.
Imagine
Big
how much
boy.
bigger he's gonna
And Tiger King had hundreds of these?
He won't get any bigger.
Now, here's the thing. A tiger or a lion will not really fully reach maturity until they're about 4 years old. Oh my God. So he's got a little more time. He probably won't get longer or taller, but he certainly is going to fill out.
He's coming back.
Buddy.
Now,
This guy's the Draco Whisperer.
they
Oh,
estimate
he's
him
playing
weighing
peekaboo.
400 pounds now.
He sees everybody else over there. That's why.
Yeah.
Hi, beautiful boy.
He looks like a lover.
He does. Hey, buddy.
Fuzzy baby boy into bigger, fuzzier.
Hey.
How you doing, buddy? Yeah, buddy.
Coming in.
Silly boy.
Now, one thing you do need to be aware of.
Spray.
Exactly.
Yep.
And he
Because I can
does.
smell the scent.
He sprays?
Yeah. If he hits you with that spray, you're going to stink for about 2 weeks.
Are you-
It ain't coming off.
No, not a.
Yeah.
I heard, okay, there's kids here, but I heard that that's expensive in a part of Cologne.
It's pretty
But
smelly.
here's with the big cats, no, it's not.
Not?
With your bobcats and your servals and certainly house cats, yes, it is very stinky. But with the big cats, it smells more like burnt popcorn.
What?
Washes off your skin and out of your clothes completely without difficulty. And the scent will last for about an
Beautiful
hour.
boy.
But you're not going to be the favorite person going in the car. Now, I can tell you all of this from personal experience.
Oh. Have you gone home smelling a burnt popcorn?
Yes, and my husband just thought I had stopped off and gotten a snack.
That was probably maybe why don't you guys give it a try?
Hey, buddy. Thanks for everything. You're a great tiger, and I really appreciate how photogenic you are. Oh, he posed with me. Thank you, Draco. What a show off. You're a great tiger. MGM Grand, come get your bird. Come get your cat. Yeah, right.
I like you.
Such a beautiful cat.
So much. I do. You're so pretty.
You're beautiful.
Pretty boy.
Sorry, that's all you. It's your picture time. Sorry about that.
No. I'm sorry getting in your way. You have a.
You're such a good
You
cat.
have a reason.
Oh, no, there's always a reason. If it brings you a smile later, that's good enough.
Yeah, I just been through a cancer ordeal. That's my thing.
Yeah?
You know, I'm cancer free now.
Congratulations. I'm very happy to hear that.
Thank you. But my thing is joy.
Yes, and getting out and living experiences.
That's right.
You want a picture next to him? I can take a photo because he's standing pretty still right now. Oh, he's moving.
My photos won't be that good. But that's all right.
Just let me know if you want one.
In their own way, they're all very beautiful.
There's another tiger here?
Yeah.
He's definitely handsome.
Look at, there's this tiger up here.
Look at those ball toys over there. The ball.
Oh, yeah.
I bet they don't last long.
They're made of indestructible plastic.
Oh,
It's about 1/4 of an inch thick. We don't have one up at the thing on the
Oh my
and
God.
they can rip them apart. We also, this is the leftover of the 50-gallon plastic drum.
Oh.
They love playing with those as well. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do, we're going to go directly over there, see where the signs are started. We're going to go right over there. I just want us to walk quietly and quickly past this enclosure. And the reason I'm requesting this is because the cat who is in here has just recently been moved here, and she's still quite nervous. And so we're respecting her by being quiet and going by.
Got it. Yeah, just like people.
This is Max, and that tiger describes his size.
Max.
Oh, yes, he is. He is, if not the biggest cat on property, he's very close to it.
You guys throw any of the lighters?
No, we don't.
wow, he gives Draco a run, don't he?
For now.
Yeah.
For now. Draco's young.
Yeah.
Give him
he's
some
still got more
time.
growing to go.
Yeah.
This guy's about 16 years old now,
Holy
Wow.
cow.
and his weight is estimated at about 600 pounds.
Oh my God.
So he's a big boy. He's a big boy. He had been with, he was owned previously by a breeder in Shelby County, Indiana, and the breeder was breeding for big white tigers. Now you see that Max didn't get the white tiger part. He didn't get the coloration, even though his brother did.
So his brother is actually an albino?
Not
a white one?
albino, a white tiger.
White tiger.
White tigers are not albinos, or they wouldn't have the stripes,
Oh, yeah.
and they wouldn't have the baby blue eyes.
So they'd just be solid white.
Oh yeah. Hopefully, Bo will let us see his eyes.
Well, how do you get a plaque in honor of?
Who's Brian Worley?
Donation?
Oh.
Did Brian Worley work here?
No. Brian Worley, if I remember correctly, was a police officer who was killed in the line of duty, and I'm assuming, I have never been told specifically, but I'm assuming that friends and family have
Donated in his memory. So that people ask, who is Brian Worley? And then you find out who he is. So the plaque did its job.
So, for about 15 years, Max shared his enclosure with Kisa, a female lion. They had been introduced when they were only a few months old, and it became an excellent match. Doesn't always work out, but this was an excellent match.
I was here, I saw Pizza. What happened?
She passed away. She had had health issues, so she passed away.
She's like, I'm
About a year. No, wait a minute. It's got to be more like 2, almost.
Hey, buddy. Thank you. I finally got a good shot of you. You are quite the behemoth.
My answer is yes. And that was Kisa after she had died. I gave me the opportunity to say goodbye. I get Misty, and I was able to pet him. It's the only time I've pet a cat.
Kisa was his partner?
Well, cage mate.
Because he seems very depressed.
I don't think
Or
he
part
is.
of grief. It might be grief.
I don't think so. That happened 2 or 3 years ago. I think it's
Okay.
more the fact that he
Just older?
went through dental surgery over the weekend.
Oh, that'll do it.
That will do it.
Yeah.
Is that why his lip right there was messed up? Oh, no.
It's very possible they may have pulled the tooth.
Oh
on the
my
road.
gosh.
I haven't.
So he's got 200 pounds on Draco then.
For now, yes.
For now.
For the moment, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
The way Draco's moving around, he wants to be the MVP around here.
A little bit.
Well, it's very nice to meet you, Max.
attention span. My house cat's attention span isn't that.
Those paws. Look at those paws.
They're not like us.
No, they're not like us. There are actually some cats who do hit a decline. We had a group of 4 cats who had been born here, tigers. And when the last one lost his sibling, he really hit a very strong decline.
Don't touch him with the fences, okay?
Started
There's
experiencing
kitties in there.
depression that may have happened
Don't want them.
anyway, and just declined.
They're not just gonna kick off the fingers, they're gonna kick off the whole thing.
They got said that he had a female lion over here that he kind of had a little bit of a relationship with, interestingly enough.
Oh.
So I think she helped him
Was that the flirting couple?
just a little bit.
So there's been a few cubs born in here from... Have there been cubs born here?
Yes.
That's wonderful, because I feel like that's one of the best parts of life, and they should be able to enjoy that.
Well, here's the thing. We don't really like that to happen, and it's because if we have cubs born here, they have a home for life,
Yeah.
which is not a bad thing as far as the cubs are concerned. However, they do take a spot where a cat who is being abused, neglected, starving, won't have a place to come. Because those cats are living here.
Plus, these are not purebred cats, and they just have to stay here. They can't go to a zoo or anything.
That's right.
So we're going to go on down this pathway, and we'll go single file. Please don't touch either of the fences because those are very, very close.
Look at now the tiger gets on the platform. Just my luck.
There's mud, there's water, there's tree roots.
I still think that Draco had the best energy. He was excited. He had that youthful, like, teenager vibe, you know?
Yeah, he was something else. I'm going to come back and keep an eye on him.
Yeah, this is my first time here, and it's absolutely amazing.
Been here a few times, but it was before COVID.
Was it different back then, or can't really tell?
No. Things have moved around a little bit. Like when that cat died, I think they were over there somewhere. But no,
They've got decent sized enclosures. I mean,
they do. They really do.
it's not the best, but it's definitely far from the worst.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Far from being a policeman.
Exactly. Or chained up all the time. Oh, there you are. He's orange. Hey, buddy. You are absolutely gorgeous.
are.
Are you tired?
You girl or boy? Be a girl.
That's a girl? She's got the most vibrant coat. Much more vibrant than... Is she okay?
She's also a very senior cat.
Does she have arthritis?
She lost her right eye and her left eye has a cataract on it, so they don't know how well her eyesight is.
And you can see that she has a little bit of difficulty walking. That has most to do, I don't think she's been declawed, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
I don't think she has arthritis, I'm not sure about that either. What I can tell you is she's a very senior cat and is just aging. And this is part of the process.
It's just getting old. That's what happens when we get old, Bubba.
Absolutely beautiful.
Happening to me.
Get warm.
Well, now you actually are going to start getting some of your youthfulness back now that you've
Oh,
beaten.
you bet.
You're gonna actually, if anything, it's more of a rebirth.
Yes, it is. It really is. I lost 60 pounds. I feel better than I have in years.
Good.
Actually.
And you've got the right attitude, going out, exploring, seeing things. Don't let time pass by. There's no point.
Next is Paris.
Yes, I like that attitude.
Maybe.
No, I mean, do it.
Yeah.
One day for me. Maybe one day.
Oh, you never go to Europe. You'll never regret it.
California, they had to evacuate.
I remember that.
400 plus animals that they had, not just cats. They only had a few cats.
Just don't go in August.
Actually, as I
Why?
was told, they had to
Oh,
evacuate
I'll be
twice
sure.
because of fire and once because of rain and mudslides. And after that happened, it just became impossible for the sanctuary to continue. So they relinquished their license to the California authorities.
There you go.
As I'm thinking now, we don't have any cats on the tour area that have been born.
Bolero, oh my gosh, I love how he hangs his paw, like, what's up? That's very, very cool.
He hears another cat talking. He's like, yeah.
He hears that other cat talking all that jazz. Bolero don't want to hear that.
What's your YouTube channel?
Bam Media. Yes, be sure to subscribe, please. Oh my gosh, she came back around. You're using that leg, girl, and I like it.
And I got literally right up to the fence and he's looking like he was on a little
Bolero's such a good-looking cat. This is, oh, that mane. He looks so regal. You should not be in Indiana, dude. You do not look like the world would have ever thrown you in Indiana. Except for now. Welcome to the modern times. Oh, you're back. I feel like I need to appreciate you while I can. You've got the best coat here, you know. Say what you will about your walking. But
I'm a pretty girl.
she's beautiful.
What's your YouTube channel name again?
Bam, like Bam, B-A-M.
What's last?
Media, M-E-D-I-A. Okay, sorry about that. I just, it's the one that just had a tour of Disneyland. There's another lion. They really do have a plethora of lions here. Holy cow.
We've got a whole field out of they call it the field.
The field?
That they have quite friendly enough
To be on display? I see. I mean, it does come with perks. You get these huge enclosures.
yes. All this pretty grass and people.
It's kind of like a petting zoo. You guys, this tiger, just like that other tiger, stays on the move. Tigers don't like to stay still. Why would they?
They like us too. Oh, sure.
here. And there were measures taken so that there are no more chloe pups. Yeah.
Do they say hi? No, they just keep walking, huh?
You guys nuzzled together or something. Come on.
It's like they're on guard duty.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, big boy.
You're a good-looking guy. Oh, thank you. I thought you were really going to go all the way over there.
Yeah. No, not when I can get my picture taken.
That's right. You are immortalized now.
And kind of gathering you here, we're going to go down here to see if Vinnie Bob and Cleo are out. Cleo is a serval, Vinnie Bob is a bobcat. But I'm here to warn you that Kimbo here, who is another one of the California cats, has decided that spraying is kind of a nifty thing to do. I'm gonna be watching out for that. However, if I say move, you better move. You're kind of on your own, but I also want you to move quickly.
There he goes.
Oh, he's doing it now. Getting him ready. Warming up. Warming up. I see a new group.
That direction is okay.
How far does that spray go?
I know.
How far does this spray go? 8 to 10 feet. Okay.
How much warning are you going to give us? None. None.
Like a rotten tomcat.
It's like, you really want to take pictures? I got you. So, Vinnie Bob. Is this the same guy? You gave him all this space? No wonder. He doesn't like to spray. He just sees opportunity.
He's got lots to mark here.
Exactly.
Sadly, we're not going to see Vinnie Bob. Vinnie Bob really only comes out when the keepers come around with food during the day.
Oh, I see him.
That it has a lot to do.
There he goes. Oh my.
Did he just spray over there?
I just watched it.
He just sprayed.
Oh my.
I feel like we're in a video game and like...
No one is safe right here.
Oh my. Smell the popcorn.
You don't need to have trouble.
I'm watching you, bro. I got my eyes on you.
It smells. Okay, Vinnie Bob. Yep. You are definitely asleep. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. I'm going to get out of here before that tiger sprays me.
Comfortable around people, and he was captured by the DNR when he was noticed to be following a woman who was walking her small dog.
Oh no.
So his crime was that he trusted humans too much.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
I'd pee on him too.
Maybe he was hungry for a while.
Yeah.
Compensating off of somebody in there and had him as a That's why they named him Vinny.
I'm watching his butt more than I've ever watched any animal's butt in my life. Who's Chloe and Nemo? Oh wait, these are the two we were just walking across.
They're the pair they have.
These two are cool.
I don't feel safe walking near that one.
I wouldn't either, man. Yeah, do something like show your affection. It looks like you're both looking for a way out.
They look like they're about to.
It's what it looks like. Like check the perimeter.
It looks like they're about to perform a prison break.
Yeah, right. It does.
Can't tell them how lucky they are. You guys are lucky to be here.
That's right. But you have no idea. This just seems like a cruel joke.
Cats are not known for their gratitude.
No, they're really not.
Except mine. One of mine.
Very gracious.
Oh my. She's courteous.
I'm waiting for him to back that booty back up.
Oh, hold that cat dear. That is a good cat. Watch yourself with this guy.
Hi there, Betty.
You don't think so?
I think he's working on it. I think he's working on it. I think he just likes
He
to
came
spray.
from the California, he said, so.
Spray away. No, no, no. He looks like he's contemplating. This is his last chance, and he knows it.
Right while the iron is hot.
Right.
Now, I want you to take a look at this tiger over here.
Now this is.
Where she's positioned herself with all the flowers around her.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Well, she's beautiful.
This is Bella L.
Yes, her name is Belle, which is French for beautiful girl. And she's chuffing. She's chuffing to say hello.
Let me guess, another water jug.
Pardon?
Another water jug left.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She'll get it out of there sometime.
Pretty good. Come here, Bella.
Belle had been at Stapp's Circle S Ranch. And what, please don't stand in the garden.
Oh, sorry about that.
And when they closed down, they had about 5 cats left over that they tried to maintain, but realized that they really wouldn't be able to do it, and so they found homes for them here.
Do you ever charge anyone to take their cats, or is it always just a free option? For example,
Ask that again?
do you ever charge? Is it ever charged to anyone? Do they have to pay to perhaps give
homed
the
here?
home there, home here?
Not as far as I know, but that's not an aspect of this place that I am familiar with.
Okay, I was just wondering because obviously sometimes people are gonna get a tiger and get in way over their head, and like I need to
And
get.
be like, oh, I can't take care of it.
But I have a
Where do
heart. I'm not just gonna. I want to put
Let
it
it go.
somewhere.
Well,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
They can call us and they can relinquish it, and that's what happened with Drago. That's what happened with another cat that we're going to come up on, Gage. The people who had them, for whatever reason, decided that they could not, would not, can't take care of the cat, and so they found homes for them here.
Well, I'm so glad to hear that.
We're watching tigers. What are you talking about? You can't make it now.
How much do you think?
You see how any white tiger in her also? I just see how white she is, like halfway up. I'm just curious.
She's not a white tiger, but we will see some white tigers coming up.
Really, I am so excited about that. I'm telling you what, this has been 52 minutes of nonstop action. Oh, she just sprayed. But you sprayed a tree because you're considerate and you're classy. I like that. Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to.
That's right. See you later. Look at, oh my gosh, if the trees right now had leaves, he would be completely hidden.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That's a great little lookout.
Beautiful day. What kind of camera is that you can get?
So close?
Yeah, our phone. Or
Oh,
whatever.
S21 Ultra. It just came out. It does 100x zoom. So I can get very, very close.
S21.
S22 Ultra.
22.
Yes. I think I said 21. Sorry about that.
Pretty much on top of one another, certainly next to one another, unless it's the really high heat of summer, then there'll be a little separation.
Where are they?
They're very, very affectionate with one another.
Oh, I see one of them.
Well, you can see the back end of one.
Yeah, and then you see the other back of one.
Are these minks? What are these?
They're female lions.
Female lions.
In here, we've got little bobcats.
Oh, okay. This is all you've got of the female lion. She might turn around. Look at the bulb on her tail. Nice. Turn her. Oh, she's completely hiding herself. There you are. There you are. You are beautiful. And massive. You are the real hunter. Why are you in a cage? In a cage? You are massive. This is Kalahari?
Yeah.
Kalahari looks more intimidating than all the male counterparts I've seen today.
We do appreciate appreciate the fact that the females are the ones who go hunting.
She has, you could tell she's actually strong.
Oh yeah. She's about an 18 or 19-year-old thing.
Much better shape than Max, who's same age. Well, nice to meet you.
Yes. I'm glad you don't have to hunt.
Yes.
With the 4 of these little bobcats in here.
These are the
There's
Bobcats?
One there, one there, not up in the
Hey, Bobby.
paddock up there.
There's one.
They make the coolest sound whenever they make noise. They just have this like.
Yeah. He kind of blends into the gate right there, but there he is.
Hey,
The
buddy.
thing is, in the morning, before we open, I walk through and take a look at the cats.
Are you okay?
Just say good morning.
Is he coming out?
These 4 are just bouncing.
Oh my goodness.
I bet they are.
It is just such
You guys, you could have left this whole time?
We used to have.
Oh, you're like, I don't want to deal with you. Come on, guys.
Please, thank you.
When we were out, we had a rabbit farm and 2 bobcats that were running through there, ran through 2
Hey, buddy.
rabbit farms. They heard the rabbits squeal and stuff. But I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh man, what do I do? Like, I just stood there and waited for them to leave. They just kind of made this really crazy ground. It's the only time I've ever been scared out hunting ever. And I was just in the woods. I'm like, oh man. I didn't even know we had bobcats around there where we're at.
Oh yeah.
Where's your buddies at?
Made it to the 48 states.
It's in them. The green color ones are those good. That we have, like, it looks like a green colored tabby cat with long chunks that come up their ears.
Well, there are Canada lynx that not really in our area, but farther north of us, with the tufts on the ears. Bobcats, Canada lynx, Eurasian lynxes, Iberian lynxes, they're all part of the lynx family.
Really?
So the faces of the bobcats, and even with their little tufts, look very much like the Canada lynx. The body shape on all 4 of those.
These look like house cats.
The faces are so beautiful. Have a lot more
Very beautiful
similarities.
house cats.
Look, he was kicking his back leg like Jafar does whenever he does. He doesn't like so. I have a Sphinx cat at home. When he doesn't like something, he goes over and kick his foot at it.
He'll like go, whoa. They're very beautiful. They're just full of energy. You can just tell.
We're just moving over here. The female lion? Oh, the bobcat?
And then another one.
Yay, they're gonna feed him? Heck yeah!
Just told us to take it way wrong.
Yes. Yes, indeed, indeed.
My favorite people with Pokemon tattoos. This is dedicated to a whole sleeve of Pokemon.
Oh, I love Evie. I love my.
I have
Heck yeah! You even got. You even got Umbreon.
my 2 favorite.
Umbreon and Sylveon are the best, and it shows you really know because those are modern evolutions.
Yes.
Espeon's definitely my favorite, but since they're kind of like the duo, gotta go together.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Hey.
awesome. That's so awesome.
Very cool.
I'm cool.
Nice. Those are beautiful colors.
Nice.
Carpe diem.
Baby, I'm
That's a really
sentimental.
cool tattoo, Judy.
There.
So much. I appreciate it. And you may take a picture.
Oh, that's a beautiful cat tattoo. That is beautiful. The colors on that.
My babies.
The colors on her piece are amazing.
Gosh.
It's like a
I like that watercolor.
it's like a
Tattoo.
canvas.
Very cool.
Very nice.
They did a good job.
They really did.
Had to go to Indy to get it done.
Indianapolis? We gotta, especially when it comes to body art, gotta get the best.
Come here, Skyla.
They interviewed me before they would.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Well, they gave you a beautiful piece, so
They
it all
did.
worked out.
they did.
What she said, she's
They
never
probably
tried
do
to
it here now.
the one time.
So where are you from?
Oh, Chicago?
Love Chicago.
Yep.
So, do they all get individually fed separate? The fox,
These will probably have separate places within the enclosure where they will get fed.
they don't want to feed them all together in the same.
Sometimes the cats don't like that.
I bet they'd fight over it.
And
What-
it just depends on the group of cats.
What are the cats eating? Ooh.
These little guys have chicken today. But the small cats, like these Bobcats, we usually hand feed them. So I have a stick where I'll hand them each their piece of food. That way we can make sure they're all getting the right amount and make sure that they're actually eating.
That's awesome.
Bigger cats, like the lions and tigers, we have designated spots in the enclosure where we can kind of move their food around to make sure that they're far enough from each other so they're not fighting.
Yeah, because I'm sure that would definitely happen. All the fights.
Well, more so, yeah, about making sure that they're getting enough food and they're getting their designated food.
They look well fed.
And yeah, Bobcats are really smelly, so I'm sorry I'm unleashing all of this for you guys.
Oh, it's okay.
Every day with these cats, they're keeping this every day.
That's what I was telling the tour guide that down at Mesker. I had a friend of mine that was a zookeeper down there that kept the tiger poop and would put it down around out in his garden, and it would keep the rabbits. So you wouldn't see a rabbit anywhere around or deer or anything for like years because they would smell the big cats, you know.
And we do sell our compost for people if they want to buy it for their garden.
Nice.
Seriously.
Yeah.
That's
what
awesome.
That's what I was asking earlier, if they sell the compost.
Wow.
Makes sense if you're a gardener.
Yeah.
That's what all of our garden beds get filled with too, is the animal compost.
Oh, that's how you use all your supplies. So she's gonna hand feed bobcats?
Well, she will probably do it from outside the enclosure with the meat on a stick
And put it in?
and put it through. This would be such a cool job to have.
It really is.
They work their butts off. Yeah. And they are the most dedicated, hardworking women I have ever encountered.
And there's summer and there's winter.
Absolutely.
And these cats eat. They're hungry every day.
They have to be here every day to feed them. It's like working the doctor.
Well, I think you guys rock.
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
Thank you guys for supporting us.
Yes.
Kahari Mombasa.
Well, their enclosure swings around.
I
And this is
see.
kind of in the center.
I see. They've got quite a large
They
enclosure.
do. They do. It's lovely.
How about that hair? I know how hard it is to take care of two little tiny.
Haha, the bobcat's back.
The best surgery on the bed. They can't let it go back to nature.
Oh, yes. Yes. Everything you've ever wanted. This is going to be the cutest. Oh, he just takes that whole big piece of chicken?
They want legs. And she'll eat about 2 of those a day.
Wow. Now she wants to go find a private place to eat now. Okay, you're not a dog. I was hoping I'd get like a feast, but
Oh, no. It's honestly pretty chill when they take their food. No one gets overly excited.
all right. Well, this has been fun. Thank you so much, ladies. God bless.
Your mama brushed her hair this morning, babe? He was lovely. That was his food.
Yeah.
Jade. Yeah. Yeah, she said her mom didn't brush her hair this morning. I don't think I have mine on me. I think mine's in my other bag.
One of the results, I guess is the way to put it, of tigers liking water is that they're not terribly, for the most part, they're not terribly adverse to being in water.
Right now.
And if you see Hank
Yeah.
come down this way, from about halfway up his body down, he's just covered in mud.
Oh, I can see it now.
probably eventually get into his water tank and get cleaned off, but for now he's just being a
It's a
little
1 hour video.
So far, and I filmed like probably 10 minutes before you guys even showed up. So, but it's been so good.
I'm definitely gonna watch some of your YouTube videos.
I appreciate that. Usually there's about a 7-day delay between me taking it and it getting edited and launched. But once you subscribe, you'll get the
Do you
notification.
play games?
I do on another channel I have. This one is, but not anything cool. I've been playing a lot of Halo Infinite.
I like to write it down because I'm not going to remember.
No, my daughters do though. They love it.
Oh, you dirty, dirty boy.
Well, I could add it on my before I leave. I could. You could. Do you have YouTube on your phone?
Yeah, I mean, I can get YouTube. I'm not subscribed to anything.
Okay, cool. And then I'll just.
I'll subscribe to you. That's no problem.
There you go. I found that these tours are often enjoyable to rewatch.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like, oh, I remember that. I remember that.
Right.
Living in the moment and reflecting, it's two different things.
Oh, see, now I would love to do what you do. I don't have the energy, but I would love to do that.
You don't have the energy yet.
Yes.
Yeah. He is gorgeous.
For some reason, I can't do that. I have to call her Jade. She doesn't look like a junior. That's kind of what I'm thinking. She is the last of a group of 9 cats that we had gotten from, and we're going to stay on the walkway. Okay.
All right, I got to get over here to get past that little pole there. Thank you.
She's the last of a group of 9 cats that we had gotten from an Oklahoma traveling circus.
Ooh.
Oh, no. And,
Really?
yeah.
I've heard of a few Oklahoma traveling circuses.
And,
That's what Joe Exotic started off with.
Yeah, these cats didn't come from him, I don't think.
No.
Yeah.
They in cages all the time.
Pardon?
Were they in cages?
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. And that's one of the things. Those cages are only big enough for the cats to stand up, turn around, and lie down. And for them we use them to transport the cats from one enclosure to another, or from here to the clinic. But when you think about a cat living in one of those things, it's heartbreaking.
She is so beautiful, and she's got such a calm demeanor.
Her eyebrows are perfect.
Yeah, she's just, and I love this whole grooming thing. Like,
She just got done eating.
It's time for a bath.
Yeah.
Obviously. I wonder if Mud Boy is.
no, he doesn't take baths.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Oh my goodness.
Skyla.
Nice.
White.
Now, people
That one's gonna be tough to see.
he may come forward, I'm not sure. People have referred to white tigers as being albino, and that is not the case. If they were albino, they wouldn't have the striping, and they wouldn't have baby blue eyes, and white tigers do have baby blue eyes.
Skyla, you ever seen a white tiger before?
The eyes would be pink, and
You have now, girl.
Look, not a lot of people get to see these.
big boy. There would be no.
Seriously, not a lot of people get to see these tigers.
It winds up like, I guess you
What do
could
you
see
think? Huh? It's so beautiful, isn't it? Not very many people get to see them.
Just like paper.
You're one of the few.
Yeah.
A lot of people try to go to the zoo and they never
There you go. Come on, dude, cut us a break. He knows we're here.
The only place where white tigers can really come from in nature is India.
I was gonna say India. Yeah.
It's only the Bengal subspecies that carries the recessive white tiger gene.
Here you come. Yeah, that's right, buddy. Yes.
It has to have some Bengal in there.
Yes. Man, you guys have there's so many fences between him and I.
Go to a zoo or safari and actually see it.
He's so pretty, ain't he?
I don't quite understand what you mean by purebred white tiger.
Oh, you guys love to be against a post or something.
One of them
They
will come
like.
out.
There you are. He's got beautiful eyes.
If both parents carry the
Holy
recessive
cow.
hybrid gene, and not all
Big boy,
babies-
Bo. What are you doing, buddy? Come here. Come here.
He's like, nope, I just ate. I'm done.
Jeez.
Well,
It's like he's like, I'm gonna let you think that I'm paying attention.
I'm
really not
but then
paying
they
attention.
have shown brown eyes. One of them probably had blue, perhaps both.
I bet today's like the perfect day.
Recessive blue eyes.
We're retired.
Yeah. He is so good looking.
Same way with the cats, but
He's just resting, but.
parents had the recessive blue
Oh, come on, dude. Why'd you do that? You're playing peekaboo with my camera here.
you would not have been blue eyes. You couldn't be.
What are you doing?
Because brown eyes are dominant, blue eyes are recessive. So you have to have both parents be
That son was the son of a squealing rabbit.
That's the same one, baby. He wants to hide his eyes.
You cannot hide from 100x zoom.
There you go.
There you go. Come on.
Sadly, he's probably down for the count.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was.
He looks like he's had a long one.
Well, what it is that they were just recently fed. That's what they do.
Oh,
So they
that
go
when
this
that
way.
car came. Yeah, they're
And you
feeding.
know what cats do after they eat.
They take a cat nap.
That's exactly right. And sometimes they take a bath.
Yeah, what a life.
They wash.
Big boy. Look at him, Bo. Like how he curls his tail under there.
If you look at the back room, that circular room back there on the top, you'll see, if nothing else, you'll see the silhouettes of George and Rodney, two leopards.
I see them now.
Yeah.
That don't care about
Don't care about no tours.
George and Rodney were found in the back bedroom of a house on Long Island.
Really?
The authorities had been called because of a domestic dispute, and when the authorities checked the property, they found 6-month-old George and Rodney
One hell of a domestic dispute.
locked in the back bedroom. The door was locked by a bungee cord. They also found small children on the property.
Oh, jeez.
And if that wasn't bad enough, they found a refrigerator and a freezer full of exotic animal parts.
Whoa. They were cool up until that point.
Yeah. Oh, no, they weren't. Not really, because this man had been involved in
Probably.
sort of those activities prior.
Yeah.
And at least at this point, he did serve jail time.
As you should. Each living thing is being piloted by a soul.
But leopards, just in general. Leopards are excellent climbers. That's why we don't have why we have a top on this enclosure. They're able to haul or lift 3 times their body weight.
How much are they?
They can lift 3 times their body weight. So however much they weigh, they can lift 3 times that amount.
He weighs 250 pounds.
I watched one at St. Louis Zoo pick up a baby goat that had passed away that they fed to the tigers up into a big enclosure, just by its mouth, just dragging it up like it was a rag doll.
They can do that with a deer-sized animal as well, like an antelope, something like that. And they haul it into a tree so that other predators can't pick it out.
So they get right out of something like that.
Oh yeah,
Probably 3 seconds.
probably. How beautiful. So they're
Oh.
George and Rodney are
Oh,
touching
yay.
them.
How fun.
Hey, Gage. Holy cow. You are. I didn't think there was anyone in there. Oh, are you Gage?
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Gage.
Thanks.
This tiger is named after you.
Yeah. It's missing an eye.
We were contacted
Named after the other Gage.
4 or 5 years ago by a man who said he had a tiger.
I gotta
His name
swim
was
by there and
Gage.
dinner.
Yeah.
It was male, 6 months old, and that's all the information he would give to us.
What's the other one?
That's Rocky back there. You mean the one up there? Yeah, that's Rocky.
They're both so
He came from Stacks Circle S Ranch. And he had been part of the tigers that had been available to pet and also photo taken with.
Oh, so they were just pretty much used while they were cubs.
Yes, and they can only use them
For so long.
until they're about 3 months old.
Yep.
And then what happens to them?
Yeah.
I walked that one over there with the lease until it was 8 months old, and it was everything I could do to handle him. He would literally pull me this $108 I've ever had pull me when he wanted to go. He could have got away from me easily.
Oh yeah,
Like they're so
they're
so
strong.
massive and
They're just
strong.
absolutely flat out strong.
They are very.
So what lives in that cage?
We have a white tiger in there. He's a very senior tiger. I can see that he's in his den box. I can just see that his white fur is there. His name is Charlie. He had been owned by a magician
Ooh.
in Branson, Missouri, and had been housed in an enclosure that had a cement floor. And they cleaned the cement floor with bleach. But they didn't clean the bleach sufficiently away, and Charlie got caustic burns on all four of his paws.
Aww.
Now, and
you
also,
licked it off.
also in his mouth, yeah. He still limps. His front left, I think it is, paw still gives him difficulty from time to time.
Is it possible to see him if we stand over there? Is it possible to see him if we stand over there?
No.
Well, you
No.
better
And I
enjoy
can't
it.
let you go back there anyway, so.
Okay.
Have you ever had any of the cats catching the birds that are flying around in their cages and stuff?
No, because the cages that the birds can really get into are the cages of the cats that really don't care about birds.
I was just curious.
And the cats who might, like the servals and the caracals, they can't, birds can't really get in there. And
They like chicken,
I'd
but
like-
they don't like the bird.
I'd like to think that the birds are smart enough not to
Yeah.
Not to go in there, yeah.
They're like, giant kitty. I don't think so.
My cats have never caught any.
I mean, I don't know. I sat there and watched many birds hit a window, so.
I was gonna say, does Zeus live up to his name?
Being massive? Being
Zeus is a beautiful male lion.
I see him.
Where is he?
Is he in there?
That's a tiger, I think.
That's a tiger over there. Zeus is in this enclosure, and I think he's probably in his den box because, again, he's just been fed.
They just ate.
He's eaten.
Yeah, they're all like, I'm ready to go lay down.
Yeah. Even Rafiki, who is a female lion in here, looks like she's gone in the den box.
So would you say, like if you're watching this video and you're planning to come to this tour, would you say the best time would be
10
around,
o'clock in the morning.
what time?
10.
Around 10 o'clock in the morning?
That's when we first open, and that's the best time to come.
Okay, so thank you. Because I was just, it's good to know.
He just
I know people
out there.
I know people want to see the cats being fed,
Yeah.
and I find that not all that interesting when I know what the cats do in the morning. Now, it's not 100% that they'll be really active in the morning, but you're going to get more activity in the morning than you are in the afternoon.
Yeah.
They get fed.
If it's winter, and even if it isn't, even if it's before they've been fed. In the winter, they want to be in their den boxes because it's cold. In the summer, they want to be sprawled in the grass in the shade. And that generally means you're not going to be able to see a whole lot.
Yeah.
If they've already eaten, well, you see what we're dealing
Yeah, they go to sleep.
Comatose.
Yeah.
So spring or fall or and in the morning. Is that
Any time of year, the morning is the best.
Morning is
And
the time
if you
to.
really want to have a lot of fun, come when it's snowing.
Really?
The lions are not going to be out. I'll be honest about that right up front. The tigers are, they like
Something
the snow.
else.
They like, that would be some great photography.
did you get that one? That one
Oh my goodness, excellent eye.
keeps
been rolling back
rolling
and forth.
over. He
been
keeps
rolling
rolling over,
And that's
flopping
Bella
around.
again.
Come on, boy.
Oh my goodness, look at that tiger just enjoying.
Just flop around. Come on. There you go. Show your part.
There you go. Wow, you're so beautiful.
Oh, I can't wait to see this on your YouTube.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm getting one of those.
Yes, you have to.
Is it actually a phone too?
Yeah, it is. It's a phone. Yeah, it does everything.
Not that I need one because my
It's excellent for traveling because it takes great photos.
man.
But the best part is just always being on an adventure, you know? Always, the pictures will remind you, but if you genuinely had a good time and were your best self, you're always gonna have a good time.
Oh my gosh.
What are these?
There's another one flopped out over there. I think he's gone.
Yeah, he's sleeping.
Throw my mask.
What is it? Oh, this is a bobcat? Oh, that's a bobcat.
Yeah, we got there.
Yeah, he's a bobcat. This was an amazing tour. Thank you so much. It's been so informative.
Yes.
And I got a feeling, you know, for all, you might have just done this tour for quite a lot of people. So thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome.
It's been a great time.
Well, it's just so much
Dad,
fun
want to buy a stuffy?
being here and having the opportunity. I know it's interesting to see cats, to come through and see them, and this is a very different experience than a zoo provides.
Yes.
But what's even better is coming back week after week after week and getting to have a sense of, not like the keepers who see them on a daily basis pretty much, but to see them consistently over the course of time and getting to know what the personality is like. And they all have different personalities.
I noticed that
Just amazing.
as I was going around.
Locally.
I'm about an hour away.
Oh, and you still do that?
Sure.
Well, I live
God
in
bless you.
Bloomington.
Excellent tour, so thank
Oh, well,
you.
thank you very much. But I was not kidding when I said Bam Bam.
Oh, yes. This is Bam Bam?
Meet Bam Bam, a caracal.
What? What an excellent ending. Everyone, this is Bam Bam. Oh my gosh, Bam Bam, you are so beautiful.
The caracals really are, and these are another one who are able to, like the serval, jump up and snatch birds out of the air when they go hunting.
It's a caracal?
Caracal.
Caracal. Absolutely beautiful. Well, Bam Bam, thank you so much. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Be safe. God bless and stay happy.
I mean, with as many cats as we have, obviously we have a lot of food. So we have 3 different freezers up here and then a cooler because we never feed frozen food. It is not as nutritious. So therefore, we thaw everything out. Yep, frozen does not have the nutrition that thawed meat has. So everything is put into the cooler to thaw, or if it comes in fresh, it goes right into the cooler so it stays at a constant temperature. And then everything is fed out that way. And so you'll see all of that up here.
How many cats do you feed on the daily? Do you know how many?
So we have currently 124 cats here.
Wow.
Those cats are fed 6 days a week in the winter, 5 days a week in the summer. And the reason they're not fed every day is because they do get natural fast days, as they would not eat every day in the wild.
Okay.
You know, things are done differently here. They get a little bit of food every day, so their stomachs are set for that. In the wild, they will gorge themselves until they find food again, because they don't know when.
Because they don't know when. It's an actual hunting process.
Exactly. So, you know, we need that food constantly thawing, constantly there. Now, we are very, very lucky because Tyson Foods has been calling us when they have rejected loads of meat.
Really?
So we get free meat from Tyson.
That is
Their chicken or
fantastic.
turkey, and it is absolutely wonderful. And then also, because we are in the middle of nowhere, people are often like, big cats in the middle of nowhere, what?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
has its advantages though, because there are farmers around here with cows and horses. And when those cows and horses die, instead of paying to have it rendered, they can bring it right over here, we'll cut it up and feed it on out.
And
I saw some calves one time. I brought a friend of mine who'd never been here, and we saw 3 calves laying.
Yeah, it is. But when they pass away,
I said, well, you know.
well, you got to use their meat.
They are true carnivores. They can only eat meat, and they only eat raw meat at that.
Yeah.
So it works out really well. It's a good working relationship for us and the farmers. You know, they don't have to pay to have their dead rendered or buried. We get food. It works out very well. And then feeding the whole carcass like that is actually really good for them. It's they can chew on the bones and hide, which is really good for their teeth and gums.
Okay.
So it has many purposes. It's
Well-
also a form of enrichment for them. You know, they get
Yeah.
to chew on the bones, play with the pieces. And then
How it's supposed to be. Yeah.
Yep.
That is amazing. This is
we can only make it as natural as we can. We make it Indiana natural out here, you know. They're
Yeah.
enclosures. You know, we can't make it what it is in the wild for them.
But-
But these animals don't know what the wild's like.
No.
yeah, but they have very large enclosures. When
We absolutely try to give everybody the most space we can.
excellent, excellent.
Do you have more land like all of this?
So actually, this is not ours. There's 70 acres on this side of the road that is not ours. But we actually just bought the land over on the other side of here, which is 140 acres. So we're
Wow.
very, very lucky for that. And it's got a big cornfield in there, and we are in the process of working on getting a new vet clinic built.
That is
It's
fantastic.
going to be amazing. And actually, yeah, if you'd like, I could also show you the vet clinic.
Yeah, okay.
Right. Currently, our vet clinic is very small, and it's in the basement of our director's house. But it's got everything we need in there.
To
It's
work
just
on the tigers and the
Yeah.
lions and the
Yep.
bobcats.
Yep.
That is beautiful.
Well, this building down there, obviously, we have a lot of stuff going on around here.
I noticed you had a lot of crews and buggies around here when I pulled in.
Yep. There's a lot to be done around here. So that semi-trailer
Yeah.
is a refrigerated semi-trailer that is full front to back, top to bottom of chicken.
Nice.
There is another freezer, you can't see it right now, but it is on the other side of those cars. There's another standing freezer that is full of chicken. And then when we come in here, we have another freezer and a cooler.
Okay.
There's a real bathroom in that building too.
Now we do, yeah. Yeah, you are welcome if you need to use the restroom.
Oh, I'm good. Thank you, though.
So, you will see some...
I don't know if you've heard me, but can you come by the office for a few minutes?
Okay, so this is the chicken.
So, well, that's just some freezer meat that somebody brought us. They were cleaning out their freezer, so they brought us that, and that usually helps us as well.
Okay.
This is some chicken that has just been brought out of the truck, and then we're going to get it into containers and get it into the cooler. So, now this is going to be a little gross. You are welcome to go in there if you'd like, but everything has its place. In there, all the bottom parts that are cut out has their place in there. Just organized.
This is what the tigers are eating. This is some quality stuff. You got a horse. These are the pieces of the animal. I won't back up. And this is all for the tigers and the different cats. This is phenomenal. I mean, what a quality feed.
I and twins, I brought a frozen turkey out one time, you know, and I'm always bringing something. You just can't bring anything seasoned.
Right, because they won't eat that. They won't eat raw meat.
So this is all, how long would you say this can feed the tigers for?
Well, this is a lot.
Yeah.
One of these things full will usually last, I don't know, about 3 days or so.
Okay, okay.
And they're about 2,000 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how often do the tigers get to have red meat, like what we saw in the freezer?
Well, that depends on how much red is in there. Sometimes that thing is so full, we'll just feed everybody red until we don't want to feed it all, because we have a handful of cats that are very picky.
Okay.
And they will not eat chicken. So
Okay.
we need to make sure that those
gee.
cats get what they need.
Okay.
Imagine that.
Right.
What a life.
Or, you know, like the chunks that come off of the legs, the muscle meat that come off the legs of the animals, those are used, we need those for giving medications, things like that. So everything has its rhyme and reason, so it's kind of really hard to say how often they get red.
Okay.
It also depends on how often we're getting it in, too.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I mean, everything's got its...
This has been amazing.
So this is where we butcher. An
Okay.
animal is brought right in here. It's put up on this hoist. The hoist it'll lift it up and down. Everything is cut up right on here, put in the carts, brought right
And then
into the
from
cooler.
the carts right into the freezer.
Into the cooler, and then the floor can just be cleaned. We've got the drain right there to take care of everything. We've got a pressure washer.
Clean considering.
It's actually very clean considering this is a butcher area,
Right.
basically. Yeah.
Right. And then, so this is where we come in to load the meat for all the cats, you know, daily. We have this place is set up into different sections.
Okay.
So as you did the tour, you went down one way, that's the west, that's one section. And then you came back up the other way, that's the east. The reason why we do that is that way nobody's forgotten.
Yes.
You know, when you're trying to load a bunch of food for cats, there's a lot of cats here, so we want to make sure nobody's forgotten. So it is divided into sections. And then from there, we keep a lot of paperwork. So we fill out feeding sheets every day, what the cats ate, what part of the enclosure we went in, did we clean the water bucket, did we clean the tank, did we do their straw? There is a lot of daily paperwork kept here, which also helps us find trends for things, you know, with medications as well. We can see all that, plus the government, you know, really likes to see all that.
Yeah, it helps
making
Uncle
sure
Sam,
they're all right.
What about the field? One's out in the field.
Same thing, exact same thing. The field is set up exactly like the front is, just with cats that don't tolerate people as much.
So there's a whole section for cats that just don't like humans.
Correct.
So this, besides being a sanctuary that we get to enjoy, you also legitimately protect animals that need protection without us ever being able to pay you money and see them.
Absolutely.
That's a wonderful
some
thing.
Of these guys are, we have some that are made of umbrellas, men, large cameras with, you know, those big camera lenses. Large groups really freak some of these cats out.
Yeah.
So if they don't do well on tour, this is their home. We want them to be as happy and comfortable as can be, and we don't want you guys freaked out all the time by having stressed out cats or cats charging the enclosure. It's not good for anybody there.
Yeah.
So, so we do take those cats off tour. They just stay up here. They have to deal with us, and we have cats that just don't like anybody, trying to kill us through the fence on a regular basis.
Oh my gosh.
We do what we have to do. We get out. We leave them alone. They're big cats. They can do whatever they want. We're not trying to change them.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter to us if that's how they want to be. It's how they're going to be. You know, some of them have had terrible pasts, so they're entitled to it.
Of course, that's beautiful.
How
Absolutely.
many do you have out there?
We don't have as many as we used to. I would have to run. I would honestly have to do a count. I'm not exactly sure what the numbers are at this point.
It's probably best not to tell us. You don't want people getting ideas thinking they can take a few.
Yeah.
Yes, but this has been an excellent tour. Thank you so much.
Well, good. You're
this
very
is
welcome.
very well kept. Just a great place.
Glad you
and
enjoyed it. Glad
Thank you
got
for
to come out.
having us.
One more question that you might be interested in is do you still have the special occasions like I used to have picnics or
Our
people spend the
fundraisers.
night?
So we hadn't, because of COVID, we haven't done our fundraisers. Now, depending on how COVID is, come time for some, we're going to try to do some. We're also going to change them. We're going to make them smaller, more limited. But we'll see how COVID goes this year. If we can do some of our larger ones, we will try.
And then they can see the field.
Some.
Cats.
There are only some of the cats that can be
Some.
seen up here. Some of them still can they are not tolerant of it, so they will
Right.
not be seen.
Well, I will be here.
Awesome. Sounds
Thank
great.
you. Thank you.